good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time of day this video finds you, man. It's your boy Jay here, and let's get speculative. All right, so in Monster Hunter Rise, the Capcom collabs are done, and we just recently had the Sonic collab hit us, which was absolute banger. By the way, the Sonic collab is like my favorite, with Street Fighter coming in at a close second because that Akuma layer is sick. Yeah, the collabs are over and we're here, and there's no more big events left. Maybe we'll see. So that's what we're gonna get speculative about. So this video, it's not very important that you watch it. I'm just gonna have the collaboration trailers kind of run around in the background, so you can actually just, you know, shove your phone in your pocket or just listen to this video. Just feel like giving you guys a heads up, making it easy for you to watch. So all the collabs are done. Just got hit with the Sonic collab. It was tight. It was amazing. So what's next from here, right? There's possibly a whole 6 months of game left until Sunbreak. So does Capcom just sit around and just say, all right, that's it, we're gonna, you know, head down and make Sunbreak? It's possible, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. So right now we got Emergency Apex Arzuros and Rathian, and I think we're gonna get Emergency Apexes for all the monsters in this current patch right now, because the current patch Rise is in is gonna be the state that Monster Hunter Rise is gonna hit PC, right? Capcom has said this version of Rise is what's gonna hit PC. So PC players, when they get the game, they're gonna be able to go straight to Valstrax and probably jump into all of the emergency apexes right off the jump. Like if you're a madman and you want to play the game nonstop, straight to Valstrax and straight to the end, you sure can, right? Contrary to how Rise released on Switch with, you know, the 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 updates. So they're gonna get it just how it is right now. However, I don't think this is going to be all the event quests that we're going to get. I mean, Capcom is still kind of committed to doing the whole, ooh, new weekly event quest, right? So every Thursday, it's like, hey, new event quest drop. And regardless of what you think about the rewards, be it stickers, gestures, sometimes layered, which is my favorite. I like layered armor. But gestures, stickers, poses, whatever, you know, they've committed to every week you're going to get an event quest. Now, they put out a survey earlier this year. You remember when everybody in the Monster Hunter community was like, oh my god, take the survey, please tell Capcom you want crossplay between PC and Switch. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen, and I think the reason why that's not gonna happen is I think there's gonna be a split coming here soon, where Nintendo Switch may get certain event quests that are exclusive to Nintendo Switch, and PC players may get event quests that are exclusive to them as well. I mean, you got to think PC is gonna come out in next month, right? January. So they're gonna get the game and then have no event quests, right? Like no events come up. That doesn't sound likely. Until Sunbreak, that doesn't sound likely. And then are they gonna leave Nintendo Switch hanging in the wind? Probably not likely as well. So I think there's gonna be a split in between event quests that may be exclusive to each console, which is the reason why we can't get the cross-play and the cross-save that everybody begged for. This takes me to my next point. For those of you who World was your first game, before World, Monster Hunter was heavily featured on a lot of Nintendo consoles, right? We got 3DS Monster Hunters, we got Wii U Monster Hunters, and those games, right, the games that were on Nintendo consoles had badass events that featured some of your favorite Nintendo characters, okay? So later on in this video, I'm actually gonna put up some of the trailers from the older games so you can see, like, yo, this is the kind of stuff we used to get for event quests, which is why everyone is kind of lukewarm on this reception on how the collabs have been done this go around, right? Because the game's only out on Switch and there has been not a single Nintendo crossover yet. I think that's coming soon. In the gap between the end of, you know, the current event quests that we're on and Sunbreak, I think it's possible that we're gonna get a split between Nintendo Switch and PC, and Nintendo Switch are gonna get some of the collab events from yesteryear. You know what I mean? Like the Mario Palicos, the Link sword and shield with the layered, right? And the Marth Fire emblem, right? Like we got so many cool crossover event quests in the old games that are just not here at all. Now, I have no idea what they're gonna give to PC. I mean, Capcom still has more franchises, you know, in the back. There's no Resident Evil here. There's no Devil May Cry here. So they could do a second Capcom collab in the lead up to Sunbreak. That's also possible as well. But I do think that these Nintendo crossovers are coming, and there is not a better time for that right now. You want to keep hype on this game. You want to keep people playing this game. That way, when you drop Sunbreak, everyone's still playing it already, and then we get the big master rank, the big juicy chungy wungy update that keeps people playing. You feel me? I'm not sure if it's gonna happen, but I think it would be a huge missed opportunity if they don't somehow get these Nintendo collabs in the Switch version of the game, because I mean it'll just give you a bigger reason to double dip, right? We all know what the Switch is: portable, not as powerful. I mean, Rise is great. I love Rise on the Switch. I love being able to just lay down in bed and play it from time to time. But like, I'll admit, better performance is something I desire. And you know, PC players, you know, you guys with the gamer Sharingan eyes that can't handle drop frames and stuff, they're gonna go to PC. So if you drop in the Nintendo collabs on the Switch, it's gonna give everybody a reason to double dip and be like, man, these event quests are so good, but they're not on the PC version. And like I said in that survey that they asked us, or you know, they told us, oh, we can't do the crossplay because, you know, for some reason. I was like, what reason is there that you can't do it? You know what I mean? So I think this is gonna be the reason, and they're gonna drop in these Nintendo collabs on the Switch version to keep the hype up, you know, in the lead up to Sunbreak, right? I mean, it's kind of dry right now. There's no news. They ain't talking about Sunbreak. But if they drop, you know, Nintendo collab in the same style that they did the Capcom, Nintendo collab 1 through 6 coming, and you don't know what franchises are there, I mean, it's a super easy slam dunk. You can bring the Beast Legion from Astral Chain to represent like Nintendo's newer franchises. You can put I don't know, a Splatoon, an Inkling Palico, or you know what I mean? Like, this is just so easy to do, and it would, you know, go a really long way in boosting sales and keeping the hype alive while we wait for Sunbreak to hit us, you know. But hey, we're here in the middle of this news dry spell. No news about Sunbreak for a while. You know, we got the Scimitar drop back in the gap, and we're here waiting. But you know, here's hoping we get our Nintendo events on Switch, and of course, PC players are gonna love playing Rise once it hits, and it's gonna be really cool to see a new audience take up Rise and see what they think about it. But yeah, man, that's gonna be all I have for you guys today. I hope we get the Nintendo events, and as always, people, happy hunting. Peace.